Hello guys, so in this video we're gonna learn how we can set up how we can set up the HDRI and for proceed further for us our shading things so that we can simultaneously see how the shading is looking, how the texture is looking in our of our car in the scene. So I've just set up my Maya like this that I have the camera, the scan over here, and I have hypershade over here, and I have Arnold render and the perspective over here. So this is what my setup is usually that whenever I do such kind of thing. And yeah, before watching this video, please guys do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. Please guys do that. So I'll just go over here and just fix this one, which is happening a near and far clip issue. Okay, so now we see that we have a car. Let's just look how far do we need. Just take it slightly back. So it's in full frame. Yes, perfect. The character is over here. Let us just check how is it. This is okay. So let us hide this character. Okay, and now we'll go and try to get the plane slightly bigger, and that's it. So let us just look at this the references that I have. Now you see that the Mustang, which is this, is slightly towards the blue, dark blue, and lots of chrome are there. Like the chrome treatment is over here. Even the chrome treatment is in front, and there is a headlight, slightly chrome treatment over here. Then there is a Ford logo, and you see this kind of texture. Then we are not supposed to add those any of those. We just add the texture on the rubber, which is this, which is tire, and you can see the chrome over here in the Mac wheel, and that's it. What you're supposed to do. We are not supposed to take care of the back part of the car because there is no need for me. So this is a certain example. Like if you remove the glass, how it's gonna look. Well, that's okay for me, and this is good to go. So let us just start or else we can just go over here and type Ford Mustang Shelby 1967 and just have a look at the texture the way you want. Like I'll just prefer always black, the dark one. So now you see this is a good example how it should look. The texture, grill, the car. There is a kind of uh, specs on it, and that's it. So let's just go and start to do a sorry shading. Let us just call our HDRI. So we'll go in Arnold and then we'll just click on Sky Dome. I see that we have a Sky Dome which is smaller in size. Let us just scale it slightly like this so that we have a proper scale and just center it over here somewhere. And we'll go in Sky Dome, then we'll go in color, then we'll go in file, we'll import our texture, the HDRI one. We'll go back. Where is it? It's in scan, I think so. Scan HDRI version. Okay, sorry. It should be TIFF. Come on. So that's it. We have it. Okay, something went wrong with my Maya, I think so right now. And now you can see the placement of this dome is slightly off. We need to just like match it. So we'll just rotate this like this so that it's in the proper position that where we were shooting. So this was the position in which direction we were supposed to shoot. Okay, so this is the placement of the chrome, and let us go over here and let us just hide this from the viewport. So we'll go in Skydome and display LOD visibility. So I'll just click on LOD visibility so we can see the uh, our footage. and we don't get disturbed, and it definitely gonna work. One more thing that before doing that, you just need to go in skydome light, and let me just show you what I mean to say, and let us just set something, the render settings we need to do it, and we'll go over here, EXR, and we want our Mustang scan to be rendered every time, renderable camera. So this is, we'll just keep it 540 for now, and we'll just increase it to HD later on, and name dot extension on, so that we have the frame padding for the image as well. So let us just go and click on render now, the Mustang. So basically the Arnold will start converting the HDRI image and the scan, and then it's gonna begin the render. It just happens once at the first frame, and nothing else. So now you see we got some kind of this weird kind of image, as you see. So what we need to do is we need to select the sky dome, and over here visibility of the camera should be 0. So I shouldn't see it in camera. So now you see that we have perfectly that what we needed, and we have interactive lighting of that very pretty much very well on the footage. So we need this plane to capture the shadow. So what I will do is go in hypershade over here. Let me just get rid of this V-ray over here. Okay, so it won't disturb me again and again. And keep saving your file. Okay, okay, there is something wrong. My Maya got crash or what? Please don't do that. Okay, bad. Meanwhile, you can see it depends totally on us how much reflective do we want our image to be. As you can see, this is quite reflective. Let's just go and call them again. So now it will start loading the software as well as Arnold and everything once again. And come on, I don't need this. Even I don't need you. Once again, we just go over here, tell the Arnold to render, and unfortunately the file was not saved at that time, and we need to do the skydome work again. We'll go in Arnold. Sorry, not in Arnold. Yes, in Arnold. Let me check in Outliner. Do we have it? No, it's gone. So once again, we'll do that. Skydome. Increase the size. Go in Skydome. File. File. Take the texture again. Let us just change the direction properly, like this, which is okay. Now we'll go in Skydome, display LOD visibility off, and we'll go in camera and do that as well. Now let us hit once again the render. So now you see, start seeing the lighting work on the of 3D objects, and let us just hide this hero once again, or else we can delete it. I don't need it now. Let us just take the, so simultaneously I can see the placement over here as well. That's why I have it. And now we'll use this plane as a shadow catcher. So what we need to do is we'll just go here in Arnold shader, and there must be a shadow catcher, shadow mat, which will be used. We'll select it and we'll apply this on. Come on, apply this on this material. So now let me just keep it and hit again one render for you. So you will start noticing that now this plane is used as a shadow catcher for our image. So it starts to capture the shadow, which is this, and you see that the sampling of this shadow is really bad. Um I can just have such shadows. I just need to have like this kind of shadows, and the direction is almost slightly towards the right. Like how I'll just let you know that how to check the shadow. Check the straight line. Like if you check vertically, how much shadow is going in this direction. So you can see, like if I check this shadow, it's going slightly towards right. So it means that sun is over here somewhere at the top, not like fully at the top, so that they have the shadow over here. So what we do need to do is we just need to have the shadow getting slightly over here. So we'll do it if it's possible with the, because the HDRI didn't capture the sun. So it might be quite difficult for it to do that. So what we will do is we'll try to cheat the lighting direction. Okay, so we'll go over here, and first thing that we need to do is we'll go in sky dome light, and I'm just gonna increase the sample of our image. So let us just keep this and hit render once again. So now you start to see that we have much better dark shadow compared to the previous one. So this is really good, and the more you increase it, like I'll just go it by 10. My system can just have it 10, and let us just hit once more render. Once I do that, you will start noticing that the shadow is much more better right now. The sampling is good, which will give me a really better shadow. Hmm. So now you can see the shadows are really looking good, and we just need to have the direction change of them. So what we will do is it's hard to do with the HDRI because the sun is not there. If the sun would have been there, then it would have been like uh, I must have not wasted my time. But right now, what we'll do is we'll just go in render, and I'll keep this and increase the size of our directional light. We'll just take directional light and just try to get the direction like this towards here, and slightly we're gonna rotate it this in this direction. So now we just have to like the shadow gets captured over here. So I've kept this and just hit render. So now you start noticing that it's also affecting the image of ours. So we need to be worried about that thing. Now the shadow is there, and it started to affect the image as well. So what will I do is I just don't want this to affect my diffuse, and just go to IPR, and I just don't want it to affect my diffuse or specular. So right now it's not affecting diffuse or specular, and I'll just change the direction slightly towards the like this, so that these shadows are parallel towards the tire, and slightly more like this, slightly change the direction more, and this way the direction goes over here. Just let me just hold this, pause this, and now let us hit render once again. So now you see the direction of the shadow is really good. Like if you just have look over there, they are very much intact, and this is very much intact like this. So the direction seems, you just need to check here that the sun direction is somewhere here in this way. Like if you just go with the mirror, rear view mirror, you can just check the shadow of both of them. So this is really good example of my shadow work. So this was just a basic setup of our HDRI. So in next, just before, in next session, we will start doing the shading work on the car, and we'll try to share, add texture to the chrome. And yeah, before that, we can do one more thing is this. We can just create two sphere, which you I just shown you before in the look dev while creating the HDRI. So we can use them as well. And let us just keep them somewhere here, and copy. Let us just scale it down slightly more. Let's just go here and see. This is good. And a gray one over here. So we have two sphere as well, as I suggested over here, and just letting them over here. Yeah, that's it. So we have two sphere as well for our reference. I'm sorry. We would have definitely needed those uh, when we needed when we had that Azure Chrome wall, so that we can have the turntable and everything. But we don't have the Chrome wall kit, so this is basically this won't make any kind of sense to us. But we can just have it for now, for us viewing purposes, nothing else. So that how the HDRI is placed, and how the gray values are behaving, and nothing else. So you see that gray value is towards the blue only. You definitely see on the car, and there is no need for the us to see over here. So we'll just go in this, and just don't cast shadow, or else don't receive shadow. And visible in refraction, I don't want them to be visible either. So let us just go and do the same thing for don't cast shadow or receive shadow, and visible in refraction or refraction. Okay, cool. That's it. Uh, so thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. Please guys do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon. And so in next video, see you guys in next video. Thank you guys.